Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel. Before we get started in today's video, I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to today's video sponsor, Keen. If you are not sure what Keen is an online service that provides you with access to vetted psychics and spiritual advisors that can give you guidance on just about anything you want to ask about. So you can ask about your love life, you can ask about career, and Keen is going to be able to provide you access to a spiritual advisor that can give you the answers that you're looking for. I've gotten so many different readings on Keen, and each reading has given me so much guidance and clarity about my life and the direction that I am moving in. As a new Keen customer, guys, you are going to get your first 10 minutes for only $1.99 by clicking the link in my description box or by clicking the link pinned in my comment section. And let me tell you guys, the sign up process is so simple. All you have to do is click on the link below, click get started. Keen is going to ask you a few simple questions, and then bam, a list of psychics and spiritual advisors are going to pop up for you. Also guys, Keen is one of the most affordable ways to get a psychic reading because there are so many different spiritual advisors on there. Some of them charge a little bit more, some of them charge a little bit less. So you're really going to be able to find an advisor that works for you and how much you're willing to spend on a psychic reading. Also guys, once you find a spiritual advisor that works for you, you can keep going back to the same one every time you need a reading. That way you can build an ongoing relationship with your spiritual advisor. When you guys sign up for Keen, make sure to check your email every week because Keen sends out weekly discount codes. That way you can get a more affordable psychic reading. So guys, if you want to check Keen out, the link is going to be in my description box, and it is also going to be pinned into my comment section. You are going to get your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. Thank you so much, Keen, for sponsoring today's video, and we are going to go ahead and jump right into the reading. Okay, so jumping right into today's pick a card reading, beautiful souls. If you are seeing this video, this message was meant to find you. That is what the reading is going to be about today. I haven't really set any specific intentions, so basically we're leaving this completely open to spirit. So whatever message is meant to find you today is going to find you. So today we are going to be doing 3 different piles. Each of them is represented by a different candle. Before we get started, guys, you can check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Those are going to be linked down below. And you can also check out my spiritual shop. That is also going to be linked down below. So before we jump into picking the piles, I do just want to go ahead and ask everyone to kind of ground your energy, kind of imagine roots coming out the bottoms of your feet and going into the earth, just so you're in a very grounded energy when you pick your pile. And I would also suggest that you call upon your spirit guide team to help you and assist you in choosing your pile today, and ask them what message is going to serve you right now in this moment and what message is going to serve you on your journey. I do want to mention, guys, that this is a timeless reading. So whenever you are seeing this, whether it be the day that I upload it or a few months down the line, or maybe you are seeing this years later, whenever you are seeing this message is when it was meant to find you. So guys, pile 1 is going to be the blue candle. So pile 1 is the blue candle. Pile number 2 is going to be the purple candle. This is more of a dark purple. It's a very deep purple. So this is going to be pile number 2. And pile number 3 is actually going to be the red candle. So this is going to be pile number 3. What I want you guys to do is just take a moment, meditate on these cards, take as much time as you need, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, really relax your energy, and just see which pile is calling to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into pile 1, which is the blue candle, and I will see the rest of you beautiful souls at your pile. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile number 1, or if you chose the blue candle, welcome in. This message was meant to find you. So we're just gonna flip over the first card and then we're gonna get some tarot and see what's going on with you guys. Okay, so the first card that you have is fulfillment. Before we dive into this card, I do wanna go ahead and shuffle some tarot just so we can kind of see how this is going to be linking into your life. So I'm gonna put that to the side and we will come back to it. And we're just going to see what message is meant to find you. What am I saying? What message is meant to find you today? So let's see. Pile 1. This message was meant to find you. Pile 1. Okay guys, so we have career opportunities coming up for you, pile 1. We start with the Page of Pentacles, which could talk about investing your energy into something new, possibly starting a new business. And I think you're going to get yourself involved in some sort of a new business or some sort of a new endeavor. It feels like the beginning of something new. And when I say that, I feel like it's the beginning of either a new business or the beginning of some sort of project that you're working on. The Page of Pentacles always suggests the beginning of a business is usually what this talks about, but it could also just talk about, you know, even if you're not investing money into something, it could talk about you investing more time and energy into something and possibly seeing a lot of payoff with that. To me, the peach and seeing fruit in your first card always suggests success and growth. So I would say, pile 1, whatever you are currently investing your time and energy into, whatever you are thinking about starting, if you're thinking about starting a new job or possibly like, trying out is not applying. If you're thinking about applying for a new job, I would definitely say to go ahead and do that because it feels like it's going to bring a lot of success for you. So let's see, what does pile 1 need to hear today? Okay, so I'm gonna get one more card and then we're gonna dive deeper into this. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay guys, you are holding yourself back from some sort of an opportunity, pile 1. And I want to say for some of you, this is something that like you would be so good at. Like you're very, very skilled at whatever this is. The Emperor over here suggests that some of you might possibly be starting a new business. You're going to be self-employed, some of you are, and this is suggesting that you are going to be an amazing boss. The Emperor says that you are going to be very organized and you are actually going to be very, very good at running your own business, and you're actually going to be very, very structured when it comes to like investing your money and your energy. I also feel like with the Emperor here, this is saying that when you do start investing your energy, you need to have like a routine. So you need to be doing the same amount of work every day because consistency is key when it comes to whatever you're doing, pile 1. There's something about needing to be consistent in what you're doing because that's going to build you the most. That's going to allow the most growth to occur in your life. This card, if we take a close look, we have this plant kind of growing in the back, and we also have this beautiful peach growing. So I want to say, pile 1, that a lot of your reading is around growth, especially around career, and it's also around needing to see the potential in yourself, because I think sometimes you guys kind of hold yourself back from certain opportunities because you think you're not going to be good enough. But this reading is very much suggesting that you do not need to be complacent anymore. You need to start taking action on something. I feel like with the 8 of Swords being in the center of your reading, this talks a lot about you guys overthinking things to the point of making yourself stuck. you don't have to be perfect. I feel like the Page of Coins suggests that you need to have a beginner's mindset in whatever you're doing, and you also need to allow yourself to make mistakes, and you also need to allow yourself to fail, because sometimes failing is the greatest opportunity for us to grow and learn. But what you cannot do is hold yourself back from certain opportunities because of your own fear of failure, because there is this energy that I'm getting, pile one, of you imagining the worst case scenario, or you imagining that whatever you're going to do in your life is going to fail, or you're not going to succeed at it. But I feel like you don't imagine the opposite of that. You don't imagine everything working out in your favor, and you don't imagine everything going the exact way that it's supposed to go. And I'm not sure why that is. It could be something in your past where you failed in the past and you don't want to fail all over again. But I really am strongly feeling that you are going to be very, very successful at whatever this is. It feels like, you know, with the Four of Cups in the reverse, that you've been holding yourself back from this opportunity for quite some time. It's like there's this opportunity. It is right in front of your face, and all Spirit wants you to do is reach out and grab it. But for some reason, with this Eight of Swords, you kind of hold yourself back from it. And we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into why you do that. And I'm not sure why you do that, because I feel like with the Emperor here, it shows that whatever this thing is, I feel like you're really, really good at it. And it feels like you're gonna be like a boss bitch in whatever you're doing, like you're gonna make boss bitch moves. But I think your own fear holds you back. And I think some of you maybe possibly even have a fear of succeeding, a fear of being seen, or like a fear of like being powerful, because I feel like whenever you do this certain thing, I'm not sure what it is, you guys feel in your power. And I think sometimes that scares you guys, because oftentimes I think you guys hold yourself back from whatever this is because you love it so much. And I think you guys have been taught in the past that to make money, you have to work hard. And I feel like whatever this job is, it's something that comes very naturally to you. It's something that comes very, very easy to you. And so this is going to be a very easy way to make money because you're naturally very good at it and you're naturally very talented at it. And I also feel whatever this is, maybe you are starting a new business, it's going to cause a lot of jealousy from possibly people that are close to you, because they're not going to have the courage to do the same thing that you're doing. They're not going to have the courage to make their side hustle their main hustle. And that's what I kind of see you guys doing. It feels like you are going to be in a career, pile number one, that is not very typical of the average human being. It feels like you may be self-employed is the message that's coming through here. And I feel like with fulfillment, this is something that makes you incredibly happy. And fulfillment to me not only talks about financial growth, but it also talks about your emotional well-being, okay? Fulfillment is feeling emotionally good. So I feel like emotionally you're going to be feeling good. I feel like you're going to be feeling good about the direction your life is moving in. And I also feel like you're going to be feeling good about the direction that your career is moving in. So get up out of your head and trust yourself a little bit more, because you're a lot more capable than you give yourself, you're a lot more capable than you give yourself credit for. So we also have the World, which flipped out. The World is a beautiful energy. And I think the World suggests that you are going to be ending this cycle of doubt, and you are going to be ending this cycle of holding yourself back from these bomb-ass opportunities that want to show up in your life. Because I think there are so many opportunities showing up for you, pile one, but you don't go after all of them the way you should. And I think the World card suggests that the cycle of you being complacent and the cycle of you getting up in your head and the cycle of you overthinking things is going to be ending very, very soon. What is the Emperor here for, Spirit? This is a very amazing reading. I feel like you guys really needed to hear this today. The Emperor is telling us, oh my gosh, the Star. Guys, you know what the star means. I'll explain it a little bit. The star is about being seen. The star is about shining our light. The star is about shining our truth. And the star also talks about optimism and hopefulness for the future. And I think you guys are going to start feeling a lot more hopeful about your future, because I think for the longest time, you guys doubted yourself and you doubted like your worth, and you always thought you weren't good enough to do successful things. And I think you're recognizing that like you have the same abilities as everyone else, and you have the same ability to create success in your life as everyone else. And I think you used to compare yourself and always put yourself below everyone else. But I kind of see that coming up here in the future, you're going to start feeling a lot more confident in yourself, and you're going to start feeling a lot more confident in your ideas, and you're going to start feeling a lot more confident in what you have to say. And I feel like you're going to start speaking your truth. With the World card and the Star card here coming up in your reading, this can also talk about being publicly recognized for whatever you're doing. And it could also talk about, you know, social media and needing to put yourself out there on social media and possibly growing a public platform. That could be what this business is all about. Maybe maybe Spirit is suggesting that if you want your business to grow, you should start posting your business to social media, possibly even TikTok. TikTok helps a lot of businesses grow, so you may even want to look into that avenue of advertising. If you want to advertise your product, needing to put it on TikTok and Instagram and different social medias, because I do feel like some of you are going to be noticed on a very, very public platform, is what I'm getting. So I want to shuffle an angel card for you guys. Pile 1, what do you need to hear? I love these cards, guys. They just have such an amazing energy, such an amazing vibration. So let's see. Pile 1, Spirit, please and thank you. Is it this one? I am creator. I love this card. This is a beautiful card to get, Pile 1, because I am creator says that you are now recognizing that you are the creator of your own destiny. And so you need to start deciding who you want to be and go fucking be it. You need to start deciding what you want to do and go fucking do it. Go create that life you've always desired. Don't let your fear talk you out of creating what you know is destined to be yours. And I'm going to end it there, Pile 1. I love you guys so much. I hope this gave you that boost of confidence you need to start taking action, because you guys are about to be so successful. So let me know if this resonated with you. Make sure to subscribe, Pile 1, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile number 2, or if you chose the purple candle, welcome into your reading. Now, I do want to say purple candles to me always resonate with the third eye chakra and with the crown chakra and growing your connection with spirit. And that's what I feel like a lot of pile number 2 is doing coming up here in the near future. You're going to be opening up your spiritual gifts. I'm strongly getting that message. So I feel like some of you are going to be diving a little bit deeper into learning how to read tarot. Some of you are going to start learning how to channel, and some of you are just going to start working with your intuition on a much deeper level than you have before. A lot of you might even possibly start like selling tarot readings or creating a business out of your tarot readings. Or you may possibly start doing like one-on-one psychic readings. I just feel like you guys are about to build a deeper connection with you and spirit. I feel like that portal between you and spirit is about to grow a lot stronger. So if you've been doubting your intuition, or you've been doubting if you're really connected to spirit, this is a sign that like your connection with spirit is growing stronger. And if you guys have been doubting your intuition at all, or if you've been doubting the messages that you've been getting from spirit, this is a sign to trust. And that kind of leads into your first card, which is trust. There's a lot right now I'm getting for you, pile number 2, that there's a lot of trust that is having to happen right now in your life, because not everything has shown up in a physical manifestation. I feel like you've been doing a lot of energetic work, and sometimes it's like spirit is saying it's a 3-day waiting period. It's like when you order a package, you send out that you want your you buy the item, and then it takes a couple of days for you to receive that item. And what spirit is saying is you've sent out the energy of your manifestations. You're using the law of attraction, so you're writing down what you want to manifest, and now you're kind of waiting on those manifestations to show up. And I feel like today's reading is all about trusting that you're on the right path, and that you're doing exactly what you need to do to manifest the life that you want to create. Because I do feel like you guys have been putting in a lot of energy into your spiritual work. I feel like you've been putting a lot of energy into just like something that maybe you feel very, very passionate about, but maybe you haven't received the results that you're looking for. And this is your sign to trust that those results are going to show up, and trust that that money that you've been trying to manifest is going to show up. That romantic partner that you've been wanting is going to show up. Those friends that you've been trying to manifest, that's all going to show up for you. You just need to have faith that the universe is listening to you. You need to have faith that the universe, God, the creator, your spirit guides, you need to have faith that they are listening to you. I feel like right now, pile number 2, you could be in a place where you feel like the universe is like ditching you, or you feel like the universe is not listening to you, or they're just leaving you out in the cold. But you need to trust that spirit right now is a lot closer to you than you think. Okay, and they hear you, they hear your prayers, they hear your wishes, and they are working around the clock to deliver those things to you. But you have to understand that just because you want something doesn't necessarily mean it's the right time for it. And just because you want something doesn't necessarily mean you need it. And I think what spirit is doing right now is they are preparing your manifestations right now, and I think you need to be more patient with them, because spirit only wants to give the best to you. Okay, and so right now I kind of see you guys throwing your hands up in the air going, where's my wish? Where's my abundance? Where's my fulfillment? But it's you need to trust that that is all going to show up for you in divine timing, and that you are not on the wrong path. And I think another general message that you need to know, pile 2, is what is for you will not pass you. So you're not running out of time. I feel like there's this energy as well, pile 2, where you feel like you're running out of time, but it's needing to trust that you're not running out of time. Time is actually working in your favor. And it's also needing to realize that time really doesn't exist. So spirit's going to bring that manifestation into your life exactly when you need it, not when you want it. So we're going to dive into the tarot message for you guys. We're going to dive a little bit deeper. That was the first initial message that I was getting with your card. And also this trust card also just like, to me, talks about trusting your spiritual gifts, needing to trust your mediumship abilities, and needing to trust your psychic abilities a little bit more. We also have the moon, which is showing up in your card, which is another very intuitive energy. So maybe some of you have been talking to the moon, or you work with the moon very closely to manifest your desires, or you work with the energy of the moon. Let's see what we have for pile 2. What do they need to hear? Pile 2. We have the 5 of Swords reverse. Pile 2 Spirit. We have the Page of Pentacles reverse. Pile number 2. We also have the Lovers reverse. Okay, so there is a whole nother message coming out here. So a lot of your life, Pile 2, you have relied on the validation of others. And I feel like a lot of your life, you have put others ahead of you. You have put others' needs ahead of you. And I feel like right now you just need to focus on yourself. I feel like with the Five of Swords in the reverse, there is a conflicting situation in your life right now that you need to step away from. If someone in your life is causing you conflict, step away from them. Don't talk to them, don't associate with them, don't feed them energy. If someone wants to fight with you and they want to continue to have conflict with you, walk away, because fighting with this person is not going to serve you. And I also want to say, guys, with the Page of Coins in the reverse, you are not a failure. Okay, you're not a failure. You're just not meant to be doing what you're doing anymore. You're not failing at this. You're just meant to shift pathways. The message is coming up for you, Pile 2. Trust that the changes coming up in your life over the next couple of months are moving you in the right direction, because I see that you are going to be separated from your current path. You are almost going to be taking a turn to the left when you wanted to go right, but it's needing to trust that the turn to the left is the right way to go, because I feel like you guys are going to start separating yourself from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And this is going to cause like a massive domino effect in your life where things are going to start changing at a very rapid pace. And I just think Spirit does not want you to be afraid of these changes. They just want you to trust that these changes are for your highest and holiest good, because some of you are going to be separating from people that you are currently very close with. The Lovers in the reverse can talk about the ending of a relationship or endings of relationships in your life. And it's because these relationships are causing you more harm than help. They're harming you more than helping you. Is what Spirit is saying. And to me, with the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, this is all so that your life can move forward in a better direction. It's all for your growth, and it's all for your highest and holiest good. I think at first it may be hard to see that, because I think sometimes when bad things happen in our life, we just want to take it at face value. We just want to see the negativity, but we don't want to see all the good things that are going to come of it. So sometimes, you know, I'm hearing God hears conversations that you don't. So if someone is out of your life, trust that there's a reason for that. You know, you may question, but I thought that person was a friend to me. God heard conversations that you didn't hear, okay, is the message that I'm getting. So just trust, I'm getting Pile 2, that if someone leaves your life, trust that it was for a reason. And trust that if someone is meant to be in your life, they will stay in your life. I think right now there also could be some sort of a career shift. I'm getting with the Page of Coins in the reverse, there's this unsurety around what's next in career, or there's this confusion around like, what am I meant to do to make money, or what's next for me in terms of career. And again, it goes back to the first message of needing to trust that Spirit will tell you where you need to go next. I'm strongly feeling, Pile 2, that you may need to meditate. All of these answers that you have can be found through meditation. Spirit will give you the answers to your questions. I'm just also strongly feeling that there is this feeling coming up for you, Pile 2, where you may be in the unknown a little bit. You may feel a little bit out of control, but it's kind of teaching you how to trust yourself a little bit more and how to have a little bit more faith in your spiritual team. Okay, so I'm just feeling like, Pile 2, you need to have a lot of faith over these next couple of months. Because, you know, I feel like It's almost this feeling of a blessing in disguise. Like something may seem really, really bad at first, but it's almost like down the line, you're gonna be like, oh, that's why that happened. You know, that's why that person left my life. That's why I got fired from that job, or that's why that career didn't work out, because it wasn't meant for me. It feels like with the Lovers in the reverse, you are like separating, you're almost like forging a new path for yourself is the energy that I'm picking up on pile 2. So I don't know how that's gonna resonate with you, but it feels like you are forging a new path for yourself, or there's some sort of new beginning coming up for you. It's almost as if you're leaving an old life behind so that you can start a new life and a new journey. It's almost like a new chapter in your story. You're turning the page. What is this 5 of Swords for pile 2? Wow. Wow. If that does not clarify our message. 6 of Swords, moving away from chaos, moving away from conflict, moving away from people that cause more harm than good. And the 6 of Swords says that you may feel in the dark right now. You may feel like this hard time is never going to end. But this card is saying to have a little bit of hope and have a little bit of faith, because all of that, what am I trying to say? All of that, is it chaos? All of the chaos, all of the conflict is about to end. And you're gonna finally see the rainbow after the storm, pile 2. You just have to have a little bit of faith. Let's see what this Page of Coins is. King of Wands. The Lovers. Okay. Ace of Coins. Exactly what I was picking up on. The Ace of Coins is all about this new career opportunity coming up for you. The King of Wands says that you're gonna start feeling a lot more confident in yourself soon, and I think whatever this career is, it could involve you just needing to be more confident in yourself or needing to speak up for yourself a little bit more. I also feel like with the King of Wands, this talks about needing to visualize the future that you want for yourself, because you are going to be able to create that. You're leaving behind your old life for a reason, and the King of Wands says you have your sights set on bigger and brighter things. And I think some of you realize that the life you're currently living is too small for you. You want bigger, you want better, and Spirit is saying start visualizing that, because you will be able to create whatever you visualize for your life. And the 6 of Swords is very much an energy of just turning a page, letting go of something so that you can create something new. I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, there is this new job opportunity coming up for you guys, or you're going to be shifting your focus when it comes to career, or you're going to be doing something different to make money. I also feel like with the King of Wands, this is very much a card to me about visualizing your future and being able to manifest whatever you want in your life, and being able to manifest, you know, whatever you want in this lifetime in particular. So if you guys want to be able to buy a boat one day, visualize it. If you guys want to be able to get a certain amount of money, start visualizing it, because you are definitely going to be able to create that for yourself. So I'm going to be shuffling you an angel card, pile 2. Pile 2, is there any other message? Definitely this one, higher consciousness. I'm telling you, you're connecting to a higher power, a higher source, and that's why your life is starting to align in your favor. It's almost that feeling of when you get a piece of moldavite and a bunch of shit happens in your life and you're like, what is going on? That's what's happening right now in your life. Spirit's just removing all of the dead weight, all of what is holding you back. And this boat that you're rowing is about to get a whole lot lighter, and it's going to feel a whole lot easier to move forward, because Spirit is getting rid of all that toxic energy so that you can start a new beginning for yourself. And I feel like with higher consciousness, this person is looking directly up into the sky. So whenever you guys are feeling down, or whenever you're feeling doubtful about your path or your direction, call upon your guides, because that's where all of that energy is going to be received from. all those ideas, all those visions that you have for your future. Spirit is going to help you create that with the higher consciousness card. And I feel like with higher consciousness, this just suggests your third eye is opening and you are opening up to a spiritual source. You're opening up to source is what Spirit is saying. Okay, pile 2. So let me know if this resonated with you. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to pile 3. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 3, or if you chose the red candle, welcome in. This message was meant to find you. That is the theme of today's reading. So we are just kind of going to be tuning into anything that you need to know right now. We're going to first start with flipping over your card, and then we're going to go from there. We're going to shuffle some tarot and just dive into this reading. So you guys got the card Success. Is that not just a beautiful card to get? Okay, first of all, let's just start by taking a look at this. Expand your horizons, pile 3. I don't think you're visualizing enough. It's like whatever you have your sights set on, set your sights on something bigger. Because I feel like you guys limit yourself a little bit. And it's like, it's not like it's not in a good way, because it's like you almost settle for less than you deserve is the energy that I'm getting. So it's like, how do I want to explain this? It's like visualize more is what Spirit is saying. You're not visualizing enough for yourself. You can create so much more than what you're visualizing, and you're going to create so much more than what you're visualizing. Like if you're visualizing this much, Spirit is saying visualize this much. You know what I'm saying? If you're visualizing this amount of money, times that by 2. If you want to manifest like 100,000 a year, times that by 2. Make that 200,000 a year. You know what I mean? If you want to manifest $50,000 a year, times that by 2. Expand a little bit. Open up to more. I think in the past, you guys have been disappointed in what you were able to create. So you almost kind of limit yourself a little bit, because you don't want to be disappointed. You're like, well, I'll just settle for this because like, I don't want to be disappointed if I don't create more. But what Spirit is saying is you can and you will create more. But it's this feeling of like, what am I trying to say? You almost like settle in a way. Like Spirit, kind of give me an example here. It's like if you want, okay, so the example that they're kind of saying is like, some of you just want to manifest an apartment. It's like, I'm fine with that. I just want to be able to pay my bills. I want to be able to, buy clothes, put food on the table, and that's good for me. That's enough. Spirit is saying no, like visualize more. Like you're going to be able to have a mansion, a nice car. Like visualize all of those little extra things. Don't just settle for like just the basics is what Spirit is saying. I don't know. That's the energy that I'm getting, is like, don't settle for just mundane things in your life. Like go for the bigger and better thing is this energy that I'm getting. It's like, go, if you want to buy a Tesla, go manifest that, visualize that, create that. Don't settle for something less than what your ability is what I'm getting here. I think you guys don't visualize enough success for yourself. Like I don't think you guys recognize how successful you're going to be and how amazing you really are. I think you guys almost you think you're so simple, Spirit is saying. You think you're regular, and you're so like, you're not regular, you're not normal. Like you're so special, you're so unique, you stand out in a crowd, and I think sometimes you guys don't see that. Like you don't see your greatness. Like you see yourself as being, just like everybody else, but there's this feeling, pile 3, of needing to recognize like you are so much more than that. Like you are so much more than everyone else, And I want to say that some of you maybe, this is the example that I'm getting. Maybe you want to give tarot readings, but you're like, you know what? Everyone else does that. But Spirit is saying you're going to do it better. You know what I mean? Like you're going to do it 10 times better than everybody else, because that's just who you are. And I'm not putting down anyone else, but I just feel like you guys always, you almost watch others do things that you want to do yourself. Stop playing it safe, pile 3. Stop watching other people do what you want to do. For example, if you want to go sing on a stage, stop watching other people do it. Go do it yourself. If you want to post a YouTube video, stop watching YouTube videos of people doing the things that you want to do, if that makes sense. For example, maybe I want to be a chef. This is the example that's coming to me, so just bear with me. And I want to do it so bad, but all I ever do is watch other chefs. And I'm like, well, I'll never be as good as them. Stop watching other people do what you want to do and just go do it yourself. You know, go make it yourself. Okay, I feel like a broken record, but I feel like you guys really need to do that. We have the Page of Cups. So much creativity within you. You guys think outside of the box. Okay, you guys do things differently. So even if you were to start, you know, doing tarot readings, you're going to be so much different than everyone else because you think outside of the box and you do things differently than everyone else does them. We also have the 3 of Pentacles, which says that whatever you want to create is going to work out in your favor. The 3 of Coins is about building stability for yourself. And the 3 of Coins can also suggest collaborating with other people and working with other people, possibly working with brands, possibly getting sponsorships and brand deals. But what I'm getting with this Page of Cups is there's so much creativity within you, and I feel like you only share like 20% of it. It's like if you guys have this ability, but I feel like you only share like the bare minimum. You only share like 10% of it, and Spirit is like share 100% of that ability. Okay? You guys could shine at 100%, but you're almost dimming your light to like 40%. It's like, no, go all the way. Go all the way. And also another energy that I'm getting is if you're going to do something, pile 3, do it all the way. It's like go big or go home. That's the energy that I'm getting. Stop doing things just a little bit. Stop taking just one step. Take the fucking leap of faith is what Spirit is saying. Stop half-assing something. Do it 100% or don't do it at all. And I think you guys know this. Like, this is a pep talk. You know what I mean? Let's see what else we're getting for you, pile 3. We also have the 8 of Wands. I think you guys want to burst. Like, there's so much energy being held within you. You're like a balloon and you just need to pop, because I feel like whatever you're about to do in your life, it's about to be very, very successful, and it's going to happen very, very quickly. You're going to get a lot of quick success, possibly very quick fame, and people are going to recognize you very, very quickly. I feel like with the 3 of Coins, you're going to be able to build a lot of stability for yourself, and you're going to be able to build it very, very fast. I feel like financially you're going to be very, very stable coming up in the future. And I think it's just this feeling of like needing to invest more energy, needing to invest more time, because the more you invest, the more you're going to create. Like, however much you want to create, you can create it, is what Spirit is saying. You don't have to settle for this much. You can create that much. That's the only way I can describe this energy, pile 3. Page of Cups, please, Spirit. What is the Page of Cups? Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh. So many ideas, so much creativity, so much passion. Stop dimming that. Stop holding yourself back. Like, show the world all of this passion. Show the world all of these creative ideas. Showcase yourself. I feel like some of you need to showcase yourself in some way, shape, or form. What is the 3 of Coins? We have the Queen of Swords. So some of you possibly need to speak up for yourselves. You need to speak your truth or speak out in some sort of way. Maybe you need to speak up for others. Maybe you need to speak up for yourself, or maybe you just need to like be a better communicator in terms of like telling people what you need, telling people like how you need them to show up for you. And I also feel like with the Queen of Swords, this could talk about using your voice on a public platform, possibly writing something, sharing something that you've written, or singing, okay? Something about sharing your voice is showing up here for you, pile number 3. So I definitely feel like that's something you need to look into. What is the 8 of Wands? We have the Sun card. Wow. The Sun card also talks about success. And we also have the Ace of Swords, which ties into communication. I feel like that's what this reading could be talking about, is like needing to communicate something to the world. And maybe that's why you're going to be successful, because you're going to be sharing something on a very large platform. I feel like with the Sun card here, guys, there is so much success, there is so much happiness, so much joy that is about to enter your life. So literally, whatever you're visualizing right now, imagine that times 2. Like, you are about to have a better life than you could have ever imagined, is what Spirit is saying. Like, all the things that you see for yourself, there's just so much more beyond that. Like, you need to almost like think beyond your current imagination. Think bigger is the energy that I'm getting. Think way, 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 way bigger. Stop downsizing yourself. Stop downsizing your life. Stop downsizing what you can create. Go all the way, you know, go all in. It's like, I'm having the vision of like a game of poker. Go all in, invest all your time, invest all your energy, okay? And it's gonna create so much success for yourself. Look at that. Success is your main energy. So what that says is anything you touch will turn to gold. That's what this is saying, pile 3. Anything you touch will turn to gold. Period. Anything you touch is going to turn to gold. Let's see. We have letting go for you. Letting go. Letting go of your limitations. Letting go of the doubt, letting go of the fear. Just go for it. Let it go. Let go of the what ifs. Well, what if it fails? No, it's not going to fail. Let it go and step into your power. You know you can be successful. Stop listening to the naysayers. Stop listening to the people that tell you you can't. Stop listening to the voice in your head that says you're never gonna be good enough. Let that shit go and step into your fucking power. Here and now. Everything that you create is right here and now, so start creating it. Start putting all your time and energy into this present moment, and I promise, guys, you're going to create everything you've ever desired. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching pile 3. Let me know if that resonated. That was such a freaking exciting reading, and I'm so happy for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of you beautiful souls on the next one. Bye, guys.